Seated comfortably in any seated posture, a meditative one, where the spine comes upright, the shoulders get braced back, the back of the head is in line with the spine and the eyes are gently closed. We come into a mudra, which is for gas, puffiness, bloated stomach, discomfort, belching, acid refluxes. It's called Pushan Mudra. Pushan Mudra is different from many other mudras because it is different in both hands. In Pushan Mudra, the right hand has the index finger and the middle finger touching the thumb pad. And in the left hand, it has the middle finger and the ring finger touching the thumb pad. The right hand has the index finger and the middle finger touching the thumb pad, so that the ring finger and the little finger are open and pointing the ceiling. And in the left hand, it is the middle finger and the ring finger touching the thumb pad, the index finger and the little finger pointing the ceiling. The mudra can be held on either side of the shoulders or rested on the lap. This mudra has a lot of benefits and can be practiced for 7 minutes, 3 times a day to see blatant results for bloatiness and puffiness. Pushan Mudra can be rested on the knees too. As we rest Pushan Mudra on our knees, that is, the wrists are rested on the knees and the mudra faces upwards, we start with abdominal breaths, inhaling, inflating the abdomen further like a balloon, exhaling, bringing it back to normal. Eyes continue to remain gently closed. As we inhale and inflate the abdomen like a balloon, we push our pelvic platform down on our yoga mats. As we exhale and bring it back to normal, we bring the pelvic platform also back to normal. You will notice that some of us actually immediately start getting a burp or letting out air. All this for bloatedness. Three more rounds of abdominal breaths where we inhale and inflate the abdomen like a balloon, pushing our anus, our perineum, our pelvic platform down, totally in a meditative manner, which means we don't push ourselves too much. Exhaling, bringing it back to normal. Bringing what back to normal? Bringing the abdomen back to normal and bringing the pelvic platform back to normal. We don't take any strain in this. On finishing those last 3 abdominal breaths, we do active exhalations in Kapalabhati. So while we pull our abdomen in with every exhalation, we exhale from the nostrils. We do this extremely slowly and we then gently start picking up speed. We don't count. Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is a kriya which should be done only on an empty stomach. Just a hot beverage like a kada or some hot water or a little green tea or black tea is fine, but nothing beyond that. Always do Kapalabhati on an empty stomach to not only surface full good results, but to make sure there is no discomfort because of a heavy, full stomach. Start picking up speed with Kapalbhati now. Be very involved with your Kapalbhati. Engross yourself in pulling your abdomen in as you see all your organs also getting shrunk and opening up. Exhale from your liver, exhale from your spleen, exhale from your pancreas, exhale from your stomach, exhale from your gallbladder, exhale from your large and small intestines. Wake those paralyzed organs to work on the digestive system, on bloatedness, on acidity, on gas, on flatulence. We are currently seated comfortably in any seated posture. We are still, but not stiff. Our spine is upright. Our shoulders are braced back. Our eyes are gently closed. Our hands are in Pushana Mudra. We are working on gas and a bloated stomach. With the help of Pushana Mudra, one of those unusual mudras where in both hands, the mudra is different. The right hand being index finger and middle finger touching the thumb pad, the left hand, the middle finger and the ring finger touching the thumb pad. The other fingers are extended in the right and the left hand. And we are working on tummy bloatedness, on gassiness with Pushan Mudra. After having done abdominal breaths, pushing our anus down and out or inhalations to help release gas. After which we are now doing Kapalabhati. And this Kapalabhati is personally curated. We start gently and we pick up speed. We start subtly and we pick up into getting more and more gross. We are currently focusing only on the movement of the abdomen in with every exhalation. So we will not distract ourselves with anything else, with a count in descending order or anything. We're just focusing and are just doing as much as we are able to cope by way of count and intensity. Sometimes when I overate a previous day or ate wrongly and did a Pushan Mudra, I could actually sense gurgling in the abdomen. Do not ever underestimate the power of mudras. They are as effective as asanas, bandhs, and breathwork, pranayams. Discontinue Kapalabhati. Don't do any pranayam. Focus on the Pushan. Stay very still. Gently open up the Pushana Mudra. And come into the lotus pose, Padmasana. The lotus pose. In case you want to open your eyes and see, keep a very, very comfortable lotus pose, ankle on thigh. Once in Padmasana, come into a complete twist on your right side. And repeat abdominal breaths. Twist totally to the right without moving your hips at all. In case you moved your hips, come back to the center. Come back on your asana or your chair or your sofa or your bed. Come back. And then again twist without moving your hips at all. Twist so that shoulders are parallel to the wall on the right. And then turn back so that your chin is chasing your left shoulder blade. To give yourself a better twist, because you're twisting to the right, place your left palm on your knee, on your Padmasana knee, so that you can push yourself a little more with momentum. And restart abdominal breaths. Do only 7 here. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back to normal. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back to normal. सांस अंदर लेते वक्त अपने पेट को फुलाएं इस ट्विस्ट में. सांस छोड़ते वक्त पेट को नॉर्मल रखें. Inhale, inflate your abdomen like a balloon simultaneously. Push your pelvis down. You'll burp again. You may let out air again. This happens especially post a weekend. A good burp, a good letting out of air happens occasionally. Or it may not happen because it's not required or because there is too much and you've not worked enough. It can be either of the extremes. Not worked enough at letting it out. On finishing 7, if you've lost count, just do 2 more. On finishing 7, come back, twist to the other side now. You're twisting to the left. Your shoulders are getting parallel to the wall on the left. And you're turning so that your chin chases your right shoulder blade. Inhale and experience a lot of freedom in your intestines, large and small, liver, spleen, gallbladder, stomach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, push your anus down and out, your perineum down and out. Exhale, pull it in. Continue. As you pull it in, you're also doing a Mula Bandh. Totally 7, we've done 2 together. Abdominal breaths in a twist. On finishing, totally 7, 2 we did together, 5 on your own. Come back. Slowly open your eyes to watch the interlock of my fingers. Continuing to sit in Padmasana, the lotus pose, interlock your fingers behind you. Lock the elbows. Twist, exhaling to the right. Untwist, inhaling, come back to the center. Twist, exhaling to the left. Come back, inhaling to the center. All this from the abdomen, not from the lungs. All this from the abdomen. Exhale, twist, pull your abdomen in. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, twist. Pull your abdomen in. Inhale, untwist. Making sure your trunk is moving, not your head. Elbows are locked. Fingers are interlaced. Hands are high up. Twist is so much that your shoulders get parallel to the wall on the right and the left. And this is not a turn of the head. This is not a turn of the chin. This is a turn of the trunk. A twist of the trunk. Now stay in one place twisted, any one side. Arms are high. And do Kapalbhati again. Don't tilt in front. Come back. Discontinue Kapalbhati, other side. I'm burping a lot. How about you? Discontinue Kapalbhati, untwist, come back to the center. Open up the interlaced hands. To move on to what is called Agni Sar. Agni is fire, Sar is abdomen. Sar has a pun intended on the word Sar. Sar means to get the best of, to get results, actually. So this is Agni, to get the best of the fire element in the gut. All right, this also is for working on tummy bloatedness and gas. Continuing to sit in Padmasana. Beginner, in case you've never done this before, slowly open your eyes and watch me for one round. Others can immediately join in. Inhale with palms on your knees in your Padmasana, with palms on your knees in the lotus pose, elbows out like wings. Inhale fully. Come into a chin lock. Simultaneously pull your abdomen in. Hold the exhalation. And do abdomen out, in, out, in, out, in, like I'm doing. Discontinue. Discontinue. After a normal breath or two, restart Agni Sar. Inhale, fully inflate your abdomen like a balloon, nice and big. Exhale completely, pull your abdomen in. Once the abdomen is in, hold your Bahir Kumbhak, that's your exhalation. You can immediately start with abdomen out, in. Do not breathe. 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 This is one mistake everybody makes while doing Agnisar. You're holding your Bahir Kumbhak and only moving your abdomen. On finishing Agnisar, together let us do one more round. Take a pause, wait for a breath or two. Inhale fully now. Inflate your abdomen like a balloon. Exhale completely, pull your abdomen in. Holding your exhalation without breathing. Abdomen out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. There are hidden dangers to this pranayama. It is not okay to do Agnisar without exhaling or to do it in breathing while you are breathing. It's only after a complete exhalation that you have to move your abdomen, all the organs in your abdomen, out, in, out, in. As soon as you discontinue Agnisar, continue sitting in Padmasana, the lotus pose. And practice Mula Bandh. Between the anus and the urethra is the perineum area. Lock it. Release it. Lock it. Keep breathing normal. Release it. Lock it. Release it. We are doing one mudra and one bandh. The mudra is Pushan mudra, both in different hands, different. Working for gas and bloatedness. And the harness, which is, and the lock, which is the bandh, is Mool bandh, which reverses problems of prolapse of the uterus, dribbling of urine, repeated urinary tract infections, and a guarantee that we will not need to wear diapers as we age. Continuing to stay in Pushan Mudra in the hands, inhale, inflate your abdomen like a balloon, exhale, pull it in as much as possible, simultaneously come in a Mool Bandh. Hold your exhalation. As you hold your exhalation, do an Ujjayi breath or two. Open your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Asan, Padmasan. Pranayam, Ujjayi. Mudra, Pushan Mudra. Bandh, Mool Bandh. Asan, Padmasan. Pranayam, Ujjayi. Mudra, Pushan Mudra. Bandh, Mool Bandh. A combination of all these four to work on bloatedness, on gas, on tummy problems like acidity, flatulence, constipation, obesity, and indigestion. Also works for those of us who need to gain weight. It's both ways because it's a healing combination. Mola bandh can be done from 3 to 5 times maximum. Again, all four of these, Pushana Mudra, Ujjayi Pranayam. Now, if you're a beginner, continue keeping your mouth open but half closed. If you're not a beginner, do normal Ujjayi in throat breath, allowing friction and hence soundfulness in the throat pit, Gala Swasan. As you inhale fully, inflate your abdomen like a balloon and push your anus down, your pelvic platform down, your perineum down. Exhale completely, apply Mool Bandh. Those of us doing it in Ujjayi will do a throat inhale and exhale. As you hold your Mool Bandh, continue Ujjayi breathing. Mool Bandh should not be applied with too much force. The moment you want to release it, you can release it. When you release it, experience once again a complete freedom of letting out bloatedness and gas. Continue Ujjayi. Continue staying in the lotus pose Padmasana. Continue holding the Pushana Mudra. But discontinue the practice of Mool Bandh. Now inhale fully in Ujjayi, the throat breath, sound full, Gala Swasan. Allow good friction to happen in your throat pit. Simultaneously, once again, inflate your tummy, the entire tummy. Hold the inhalation in Antar Kumbhak. Exhaling in Ujjayi. Bring your abdomen back to normal. In lotus pose Padmasana. Don't push yourselves into the lotus pose Padmasana if you have had a knee surgery. Just be very comfortable. Padmasana is important, but not at the cost of any pain in your knees. You can stay with straight legs or just a simple cross-legged meditative posture in Sukhasana or Siddhasana or Siddhayoni Asana, so that circulation reduces in the lower extremities, increases in the upper extremities, in the trunk, so that both nostrils open up. Once both nostrils open up, the correct and relevant nostril will stay open all day for the correct and relevant work. When you want to do your pranayam, breath work, relax, meditate, just chill, You will have the left nostril activated when you need to apply a lot of physical efforts or work, when you need to be eating for digestion, for assimilation, for excretion, for work, physical, mental. You need the right nostril open. And that's what will happen if you've practiced your breath work on point every morning, way before the clock strikes 8:15, anytime from 4 a.m. Brahma Muhurat to maximum 8:15. Padmasana helps the correct nostril to be activated at the correct time for the correct chore, so that you can get the best of that chore. Last round. A lotus pose. In Pushana Mudra, a full inhale in Ujjayi, a full exhale. And the only difference between now and the rest of the day is that we may open up our Pushana Mudra, we can open up our Padmasana, we can open up our eyes. But we will try our very best to continue doing abdominal breaths in Ujjayi, which means we inhale through soundfully the throat pit, Galasvasan, inflating our abdomens, and we exhale, deflating them in Ujjayi. So we carry our breath work, our pranayama, our Ujjayi, our abdominal breaths from now till we meet again. Abdominal breaths and Ujjayis continue as we slowly open up the Padmasana and the Pushana Mudra. As we slowly open our eyes, watching on the Ujjayi, watching on the abdominal breaths as we open our eyes and rise. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.